From the YouTube headquarters, fresh out the oven, it's Terry Nightline with Errol Mueller. And now, a man who has slaved over a hot stove to get this show ready for you. Your chef,
Mr. Ram,
hello!
welcome, folks, and happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah!
So, and folks, I know what we about to say this, but Thanksgiving is not enough for that. I mean, a season to be by giving thanks, and we saying grace was completely a good beginning. But do you know that? But do you know that the pilgrims say, "Hey, do you make a crazy Thanksgiving plain teaser?" And what I did go through the window and try to tell that to another pilgrim. And that answer is simple. When would it ever end? Because he has to suck out the big sick, and then, however, the classic turkey. And all you folks may gotten out of the wrong foot at the part of the blues. If a Thanksgiving story, you probably knew it too. But what about the pumpkin pie with mashed potatoes? They're also part of the Thanksgiving tradition. But we understand of why we love Thanksgiving and why we should celebrate nearly every year. Like a story about Thanksgiving, and you realize that those grand scheme of things. And yet the funniest part, Soupy and his friend Woodstock having Thanksgiving dinner after all. Sorry, and his pile people go wild at Thanksgiving. 1,000 kids, you better stop picking up the bone after all the crazy kids, because Thanksgiving is a thing to go wild out.
And now, Triple H and Miss Smith on Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Now, Thanksgiving might be a time when we all should relax and remember that the sins of the Lord, but also the work, the miracles that He has brought us. Yeah, Miss Smith, like a time we always knew about it. We almost got it up with the high heels. We gave you the someone's sake. The polka dance. That's the other someone's sake. That's St. Patrick's Day. Come on. I was only doing that to prove a point. Okay, then why continue? Oh, let me guess. There's turkey, mashed potato, pumpkin pie, or even pumpkin pie with raisins. But every time Mom buy raisins for the pie, you probably know that some people eat it because they won't tell the truth. Wow, eating pumpkin pie did not tell the truth. Trick or treat, number 8. It also gives you an idea of what could happen. Please, if we understand of what could happen again, we all know of what might we know. Please, all you have to do is let Thanksgiving get in on the right side of the foot. And all what you always have to say is dig in. But after you play, that's a great idea. Well, folks, if I know a lesson about Thanksgiving lore, it's this. If you're a pilgrim and you only knew where to go to Turkey in the year 1980, but you're an adult, or mother or daughter getting a cold turkey for Thanksgiving, then you're absolutely a perfect family host or hostess doing this kind of things. Yeah, I get it now.
Commercial, coming at you live.
Ah, Thanksgiving. A time for, I don't know, giving thanks? Durr. But it's also about stuffing your face, excessive napping, and movies. All Thanksgiving week, Cartoon Network brings you Movies Today, Cats and Dogs, the premiere of Dougal, Garfield Gets Real, and the Foster's world premiere movie, Destination Imagination.
Cool.
Cats and Dogs, tomorrow night at 8, only on Cartoon Network.
Cowboy bartender, what are you thankful for?
Well, you know what I'm thankful for. You know what I'm thankful for this wonderful job in the YouTube headquarters. But in taxi time here, I'm only thankful for my wife and 2 kids, who there are ways to make. Actually, my wife actually cooked Thanksgiving dinner. For my 2 kids, they all want to become cowboys and cowgirls. Wow, I always have been thankful for. Yeah, and what are you thankful for? Thankful for the Thanksgiving tradition and waking on the leaves of the ground. Is that what you think of calling Thanksgiving? Maybe carve out the turkey in the wrong side of the place here. But let's not get to any more sensitive, if we all know what I mean. Well, if Thanksgiving knew of what's going on here, then I'm glad I know that Thanksgiving is just, it's getting under the skin. Please, we all knew we are preparing ourselves for another thing. Hey, maybe you should know that by wearing mask outside, you might spread out the coronavirus. We're in this house here, we keep Thanksgiving, safety and anxiety here. And folks, I want you to be very careful of what you might be doing for the Thanksgiving spirit. Because I know you have kids, and I know I have kids. Well, but how do you know that? You 2 kids always play at Thanksgiving. Hey, my daughter is so good at Thanksgiving, she nearly carved out the turkey. But she nearly carved out a real turkey. That turkey was so big, we had to hide the turkey somewhere behind the garage. Did somebody say turkey? Okay, that's Seth. Hey, Seth, what are you thankful for? You know what I'm thankful for, the food. And I'm very thankful for the roof under our heads. And I'm thankful for the part that Seth Meyers, Jimmy Fallon, even Jay Sings tried to duke it out on NBC's late night format. Well, if you're talking about Jay Fallon and Seth Meyers, then you're probably wrong on both accounts. Hey, at least at least it's not about raining on someone else's parade. I mean, not all folk call this one. Please, if we all knew what got up in here, then you probably understand that here that you're getting too full on Thanksgiving. You need to walk away somehow. Walk away to get the Thanksgiving to come Thanksgiving right out of you before they get the chance to have turns. But every day Thanksgiving means you might throw up again, and exactly that's the way Thanksgiving is here. Why don't we have Christmas dinner? Please. By having Christmas dinner, you probably carve yourself another stone. Please. Stone is kind of the perfect thing here, bartender. So, what are you thankful for? Okay. Why do we thankful for again? I thankful for the roof on my head. I also be thankful. You know what I'm thankful for? For this wonderful peace and the wonderful family and the wonderful time that everyone in the entire world knew that Thanksgiving is the perfect time for kids, especially me, hosting, making it so a good example place here. Wow, Mr. Bananas. You always say that?
Oh, look at that. We have the turkeys going up against the pilgrims. The turkeys had the ball. But, oh, the pilgrims had it. They shoot. Oh, they score. 4 goals of dynamite.
What?
A perfect Thanksgiving basketball game. Bada bing, bada boom. Everybody celebrating and celebrate. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Wow, folks. And I tell you tonight, but I kind of ask you for your late appearance this year. Looks may be deceiving, but Thanksgiving, we've all seen the furs, the furries, and the skin of someone else's turkey vouchers. But tomorrow we'll find about Black Friday, and I hope I see you there. And the news, I love you. Hasta vista, baby.